Today's Friday. We have finished our third last week of production. I believe we've only got 1 or 2 weeks left to go, which is it's kind of exciting. I think out of all of the weeks that we've done so far, this one has been the most exhausting. The thing we found weird is that the amount of work that we've done this past week isn't that much, but it's the level that we have to be doing the work at, which has just completely cooked us. We are so tired. And it was only a 4-day week as well, because today is Good Friday. So most places are closed, so we just decided that production was closed today. 4-day work week, and it was killer. I don't know how to explain it. Right now I'm at the office. I'm not going to set today, I don't think. I don't believe we've got anything on set that we need to go get, but I'm at the office. We've got a few things that I need to go over in terms of the script and the production schedule. I need to make sure that I am writing down everything that needs to be done over the next week, because we only have a couple of weeks left of access with the filming location, and if we extend it out any longer, it is going to really eat into the budget of this game. We're already a little bit over budget. That's not even including the marketing. Anyway, I'm caffeinated. I've got my notebook, got my laptop, ready to go. Last day of the week, and then I get a couple of days to just relax. I haven't got too much planned for the next couple of days, but I will bring you along regardless and see what we get up to, because maybe something will happen. Okay, bye. First things first. Yeah. Weird. It's still a bit yellow, it needs to go a bit more light, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a bit of a fucking change. I haven't done this in a while. The second thing is, today is Saturday. I thought I was gonna have a really quiet weekend staying at home, and it turns out that all my footage that I have backed up for this video and the previous video that I still haven't finished is just missing. I have no idea where it's ended up, so awesome. So I've got to run around to all of the different locations to try and figure out where the fuck I've left it. That's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, I gotta go. So the drive is not at the office, so I have to go to the filming location, which is a pain in the arse to get to. I can't wait to drive through the middle of town. This is so exciting. It's got all the footage on it, I need it, so I guess we will go there now. This has wasted an hour of my life. I'm so annoyed. I didn't want to be here on a weekend. At the very least, I'm having a drink. Solo. I'm having a solo. I'm going solo. This is so stupid. Anyway, actually, just quickly, we're pretty well through filming. This is how everything's looking right now. Got our little hidey hole over here. Probably saw that in some of the clips, but that's where we're sitting so that we're not in the reflection of the TV over there. And then we've got Nick, the lead actor, standing next to it, presenting to the camera. We've got this is a newer teleprompter. Just works with an iPad and the app. And I guess I've not really said anything, but this is the rig that we're running. It is the red v-raptor, just the original v-raptor, with just a standard red 98 watt hour battery, a couple of side handles that came with it. It's just a Canon 24-70, that one right there. Focus, there we go. We also have this tilt-a-top handle that we're not using at the moment. It's the small HD monitor that comes with the red as well. And so that we're not standing up next to the camera all day and risking being in the reflection over here, we've got our little hidey hole where we have this guy, and this is the DJI transmission system. That little doohickey on the side there is transmitting from the camera into here. Basically, the video feedback, it's silly because we could just be plugging it straight into here, I think, if we had HDMI, but we do not have HDMI or a splitter to turn that to HDMI. Anyway, the video feed runs out of the back of the Red straight into this, and then this transmits it straight over to this thing right here so that we can monitor everything and be off to the side in our little hidey hole like this. And then we've got our headphones for monitoring audio. We've got the little zoom right here for recording audio. And yeah, this is pretty well where I'm spending most of my time. I have a few words on that fucking camera, by the way, that I will get to at some point. Other than that, we have the C-stand set up for the audio. That is the Rode NTG3, I believe, running up there. We have had some issues with that microphone recently, but our hair and makeup artist has told us to contact Rode because apparently Rode are very good with just returns, and they have a very good warranty policy, so we will be probably contacting them about that. But then on the C-stand, we've obviously got the counterweight here, that's set up there, and then the only other technical thing other than all of this over here and the microphone is we've got our aperture, I think this is the 300C? Amaran, sorry, my bad, it's the Amaran 300C with the light dome on it so that we can replicate some of the ambient lighting to just give it a little bit more lighting. And then over here we have the same the exact same light, Amaran 300C, smaller light dome on it with diffuser, non-directional, so that we can just replicate sunlight all day long, and hopefully the lighting doesn't change that much throughout the day. Casts a bit of a shadow here, so we're currently blocking it off with these boxes so it doesn't go there. And then right here is the mark for Nick, our actor, to walk off, and here's his mark here where I need to stand. It's very, very simple setup. There's nothing too special about it. It's not a particularly cool or technical setup. It's very, very simple, but it kind of needs to be simple because it is just the two of us working on this. We do have a little bit of help here and there, and we have our makeup artist Lee, who's really, really great, and she helps out where she can, but it is pretty much just us. It is a very low-key part of the shoot where it's very one-on-one with the lead actor. He's the only one that's here, so we don't want 20 different things to be worrying about, so everything is pretty well naturally lit from these lights, and then those side lights also just give a little bit of the natural ambience of the room. I'm really happy with how everything's looking and turning out. Can't obviously show any of the footage yet, but it's exciting. It is very, very exciting. I do have a lot to say about that fucking camera, and I will make another video about this though, but I can go home, I can start washing, I can start cooking because I wanted to make fucking stock, and then edit. I have editing. I have a lot of editing to do actually. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so I've got everything that I needed to get. It's been so annoyingly busy. I've done one load of washing. There's another in. There's one more to go after that. There's so much to do. Basically, I got behind a little bit on work because we had a very busy week with work, so I didn't really have any time to work on these videos. So I'm actually technically a week behind on all content, which is super annoying, but it is what it is. Nope, a little bit more. There we go, look at that. That's pretty well where we're at the moment. The rest of the day I am just going to be editing. Police going past right now. Finally got the drive like I said, so I'm going to get cracking. I'm gonna get cracking with some editing. I also have a bit of work that I have to do for Monday morning, but we will get there. Anyway, that's all I've got right now. I will leave you to it, and I'll see you shortly.